And I figured we rig some 5-gallon buckets, maybe some ways of plumbing them with water to come up through the bottom of the sand. That probably involves some sort of filter device on the bottom. And then once we get it all dialed in and figure out how it works, we'll know what we're going to do on the big version.
And we'll see if there's a difference between how the different sands behave, you know, with this kind of flow of water through.
Exactly.
Time for a small-scale test. First, regular sand.
Fill her up. Ah, cool.
Supports it, no problem.
Right. In fact, I can push on it, and I can't push it down.
Okay.
That's not moving anywhere. The sand is totally compacted.
Okay.
So turn it on really low.
Okay.
But what happens when water starts to rise through the sand?
Look at that. It's sucking it up like a cowboy's horse.
But Jamie thinks the water needs to be diffused more evenly through the sand.
So what's going on?
Slight improvements, I hope. I've got a double diffusion going on here. We sacrificed an extra bucket or two for this, but in between it also is this fabric, which is a much finer weave, and it should hold our fine sand, if not the other things, silt or whatever. And
what about...
that goes into this bucket.
Right. How about sealing the outside edge here?
It'll do that. Now that there's no fabric, it actually does a pretty good job of it jamming in there.
This time they try one of the sands from the craft store.
Well, at this rate, it's not like I'm plummeting to the bottom, but it is definitely letting me drop a lot quicker than the sand normally would. And it also is resisting pulling back.
Now they're onto something. Or is that into something?
So you think it's about the lowest possible flow?
Yeah. There you go.
That's a lot of suction.
That's enough to cause you a problem if your whole body's doing that.
Well, let's try the finer sand and see if we get a little more control.
Okay.
That's cool. How is it to get back out again? Really easy?
Well, not exactly. I'm going to try and lift it.
Ooh.
So that actually...
The finer sand makes a difference in its suction.
Yeah.
What about the clay powder?
That feels fun.
Yeah, this isn't working at all. This is just mud, and it won't let the water flow through it at all.
So they've settled on the type of sand. And the miniature quicksand rig works well. But can they make it work on a large scale?
Oh, I think it's definitely going to work. Like, without a doubt, I think we've got this wired. I think we're going to be able to dial the flow in. It's a lot of stuff to move around. I mean, like 20,000 pounds of sand and 15,000 pounds of water and big pumps and stuff. I mean, it's a hell of a deal.
It certainly is. And soon the pressure will start to show.
I'm just expressing my opinion, and I'm not giving you shit about your opinion. I'm just saying, I think...
You give me shit about every one of my opinions.
Meanwhile, Adam and Jamie are trying to find out what happens when an appliance splashes down in your bath. Wow! When that happens, the electrical current leaking from it is drawn towards the
3, 2, 1, fight!
Yeah.
Counter!